Hello, everyone. So happy to be here with all of you. We've had a great start to the month, and we've had a lot of people putting in their faith in the Ease Coaching Academy, and taking advantage of all of those great bonuses that we have for the early bird bonuses, and we've received so many registrations since cart opened yesterday evening. And so many of them have signed up for gold, for bronze, for silver. So many of them have paid upfront for the entire year. And I'm truly grateful to all of you for investing your trust in me. And I look forward to serving you all to the best of your needs and my abilities. I really want to live up to the trust that you have in me, the faith that you have in me, and I am super excited and super thankful to you for making me a part of your great journey. Just a quick reminder that the early bird bonuses are going to end in 2 hours from now at 11:59 p.m. On August 1st. So it's 2 hours from now. So those of you who have been wanting to sign up but they haven't been able to take advantage, please do sign up and take advantage of the bonuses that are there. And there's some very interesting bonuses out there, right from the gold tier gets one-on-one session with me to help them in their goal setting, and the silver and the bronze get one bonus session with me on uh, group coaching call where we all do goal setting together, because you all want to make sure you take the best advantage of this program, right? So you want to get that goal setting call in, and I'll be scheduling all of that. And most of you have been able to join the Facebook group. Still a lot of you pending to join, so I'm waiting for all of you to join in so I can welcome you. And I also put in the schedule for the onboarding call that we're going to have, where I'm thinking of having two onboarding calls so that we can take care of all the different time zones. We have people from Australia, Mauritius, Germany, Netherlands, UK, Dubai, the US, and New Zealand again, and also from Canada. And so many different countries have joined in and put in their trust. And I'll probably have two calls so that if you miss one, you could attend the others. So the other call and both calls have the same content on onboarding. So that's going to come in, and we have Riti and Maharshi. Both of them have been like the most early bird members, and they both joined yesterday during our live call. And I'm super grateful to them. And I get another opportunity to wish Maharshi on his birthday. So happy birthday, Maharshi, and wish you a very, very happy birthday, and hope you had a great day. I also saw you all already completed the exercise, and that's wonderful. So, and I think Riti has also completed her exercise. So that's great, and looking forward to having all of you with me. And Indrayani Bokil is going to sign up soon. So I was a little busy with the program, so I know some emails have come to me, and I haven't been able to respond because I was busy with the recording for an upcoming Janmashtami program. I've just come back from that, so that's why I had to delay the program today. So yes, I believe Indrayani, you had a question, so I will try to respond to that. If you have a question, you can put it up here right now, or I can respond to your email after the show. Thank you, Vriti. Thank you for your compliment. Thank you, appreciate it. And you all are wonderful. And I wish I could see all of you also. And we will start having that on in an onboarding call, and also in the bonus call that most of you have gotten because you've signed up for uh, the early bird bonus time. So yes, are there any questions for me? I have. Are there any questions for me that people have? Let me see if I can get Indiani's questions up. I believe she had a question. Just trying to pull it up in my email. Okay. I don't know. I saw a question somewhere. I think Indrayani asked me a question on, maybe it was someone else. I don't know. I saw a question on YouTube. So yes, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Uh, I think Vriti and Marshi are already on. They're already on the portal. They're already on the Facebook group also. So you're doing good. I hope the onboarding was smooth for you. Did it all go well? Was it intuitive enough for you? The entire onboarding process of figuring out where is what, getting your password and email and things like that. I hope it was intuitive. If not, then send us an email and we'll try to make the whole experience much better. So, as promised, today I was going to answer any more questions on law of attraction, and I was also going to answer any more questions on Ease Academy, and also share with you some wonderful Ease stories of great successes that people have had by following, the process. Now, one of the things is it's not like you need one-on-one coaching with me only to be able to make that transformation in your life, because I've given the entire system, and that system you can take help, and of course we're here to answer questions. Okay, Vritti created a Facebook account just to join the group. Ravi, can you share the Facebook group link here? Sure. I believe some registrations have come in, and all those who registered have already gotten the email of the Facebook group in your email. So you can get it over there. And there is a Facebook group for everyone. So there are two groups I have, right? One group is for everyone, and one group is for the Ease Academy members, because that's more relevant to them, that they can post their questions and get them answered. And that may not be useful for everyone. So this is a group that's there, open for everyone. Ravikant has asked me for a link, and here you go, Ravikant. This is the link for the group that everyone has. Okay, Marshi has also opened his Facebook account here. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry you had to do that, but the thing is, Facebook gives the best experience for any kind of, creating of a group or a tribe, etc. I used to, we first started with WhatsApp, and then got like really clumsy, where I would share things, and then people will not get them, and then the whole conversation got really clumsy. And as the number of people increased, so then we recently moved to Facebook. So it just becomes easier to coordinate, easier to do a lot of different things, and easier to find resources. With WhatsApp, it was getting difficult to find, the resources I was posting on the group. So yeah, here we go. Someone is asking me a question. Okay, Indriyani's question. I messaged you regarding the program, but I already read your FAQ, so I'm clear with the details of the package. Okay, great. Thank you. Nice to hear that, Indriyani. Twinkle Aurora. Can we increase our intelligence IQ through law of attraction? How? That's a good question. That's a great question, actually. Um, my understanding is that, uh, in fact, I just did a program on being unstoppable. It just came from that recording. We all have unlimited potential. We all are super, super empowered, and we have unlimited potential, all of us. And we are Sat, Chit, and Ananda, right? So we are eternal. We're full of knowledge, and we're full of bliss. So we already are full of knowledge, full of eternality, and full of bliss, right? Now, what happens is because of our conditioning, because of us taking this body, and because of the conditioning that we have, our functions become dormant. Our functions reduce. Our abilities reduce because we identify with the body. We let the conditioning take over. We let our emotions take over. We let our hurt take over. Forgetting to self-partner with ourselves, and we allow all of these things to take over. So one of the key things about law of attraction, to make anything in the law of attraction work, is to first cleanse yourself and purify yourself, right? So as you do that, and as you let go of these uncomfortable, unnatural beliefs, unhelpful beliefs, and as you let go of things that are not useful to you, as you like kind of lighten your weight, as you become more and more self-partnered, you're able to tap into your existing intelligence. So it's law of attraction could just empower you to believe that you're intelligent, but you don't need to increase your intelligence, because you already have all the intelligence you need. It's just that it's all covered with various different layers, right? So we have the annamaya kosh, which is our physical body. Then we have the pranamaya kosh, which is the energy body. We have the manomaya kosh, which is the mental body, right? And that's what you learn in Ease, the 7-step process. You're working on the annamaya kosh, the pranamaya kosh, and the manomaya kosh. I don't use those words because people get confused. So therefore I say body, energy, and mind, right? Then higher than that is the intelligence course, the Vijnanamaya kosh, right? That is the wisdom. Now, when you get these three things in balance, right, then automatically you're able to tap into all the intelligence that you have. And through spirituality, you purify your intelligence. So um, we don't need to increase our intelligence here. We're just already intelligent. We just need to learn how to tap into it. And the first step is to align yourself, heal yourself, purify yourself, and let go, and to believe that you have that potency in you. I hope that helps, Twinkle Aurora. So yeah, if you want to, increase your intelligence. That's not the thing. Is just tap into your intelligence and remove stuff from your body, remove unwanted stuff from your mind and body. Uh, okay. Okay, Ravi just saw the link in his email. I believe some registrations have happened in the last 3 or 4 hours, but I haven't been able to pay attention because I was in a different program, and that's why I'm in a different outfit. And I've just come back from the program, and therefore I had to move this show. Instead of 9, I had to do it 10, and I was unable to send out an email to all the people who were registered for the A's waitlist. Sorry about that. Uh, Okay. Okay, we have a question from Maharshi Soni. When I was answering questions on the test of self-actualization, I felt something stopped me to live fully. That's a great insight, Maharshi. Not able to give 5 excellent on most of the questions, sometimes hesitated to express, right? Uh, when I was answering questions on self-actualization, so Maharshi's already started. He just joined today. It's his birthday. And to celebrate his birthday, he's already working on actualizing himself. So he's done this test of self-actualization that comes as the first step in the Ease Academy. And he's feeling that something has stopped him to live fully. He wasn't able to give 5 excellent on most of the questions and sometimes hesitated to express. Yeah. So what is that? Go back to the Sankalpa exercise and try to visualize that. And all of you are going to get a very surprising, nice bonus in 3 days. In 3 days. So wait for it. It's a guided meditation, and you're going to get to do that. And Maharshi, I believe if you do that guided meditation, you should be able to ask that question to yourself in that as to, and actually get the answer that what is it that is blocking you from being at your 100%? Is it fear of success? Is it shyness of being in the limelight? Or what is it? Why are you hesitating? Why are you not connecting with the full potential that has been invested in you? And you'll be able to find that. And we do have a group coaching call for all the early birders, so we can talk about that then. Indrayani Bokal, do you use crystals healing? My friend uses a lot of crystals and asked me to buy obsidian. Do you cover this? So you do learn about the different crystals that help in different types of healing, but how to do the crystal healing, etc., is not covered in the course because the program is not about. The program is about healing through energy, and there are various healing your energy, right? So there are various ways in which you could do that. So the recommendations are given about the colors, about the crystals, about the aromas, about the sounds, about so many different things. But in terms of actually healing, we use the process of intention and guided visualization. So that's the process that is used in the course for healing yourself. Crystals are explained, and yeah, that's how it is taken care of, right? Because there are so many ways in which you could heal clean through your hands. You could do it through your visualization. You could do it through crystals. You could do it through so many things. And I had to stick to one. And I thought, let me find the cheapest way to help you heal. And the cheapest way to help you heal is to use your own mind and is to use your own guided meditation. So that can be done anywhere. So I didn't want y'all to do the course and be dependent on things to heal you. So if you don't have those things, you don't know how to take care of yourself. Yeah, but yeah, you could definitely learn crystal healing. I know, but I have a lot of crystals right in front of me right now, and they are very powerful. So yeah, go for it. Okay. Some more questions, some more questions. I think Twinkle Aurora has a lot of questions on intelligence and something and manifesting and all. So, okay, if something is not in our destiny, can we manifest it through the law of attraction? Good question. We talked about this. We talked about this. This question has come up many times. We've been doing this live since Monday. Can't believe it. It's Sunday already. Yeah, it's already 6, 7 days. So none of the laws of the universe work independently from each other, right? So the law of attraction works alongside the law of your karma. So it's not going to overrule what your karma is. That's not going to happen. So then the next question people ask is that then what's the use of law of attraction if it can't overrule my karma? Well, a lot of your karma is also as limiting thoughts that you have, negative beliefs, etc. That's how also your karma shows up. And when you change those thoughts, then the thoughts that have the energy that they attract matter, we already talked about those experiments on Tuesday. Then you learn how to, when you change your thoughts, you learn how to change the manifestation. So that's how it works, right? And also, not everything in your life that's happening right now is just through karma, right? It could also be just because you misbehaved or you did something well and you get the result for that. And also, sometimes your karma is to get some good things in life. But your whole thought process is, I don't deserve the good stuff. I don't deserve anything right. So then that good stuff doesn't come to you, right? Because you don't want it. You're not ready for it. You feel like you don't deserve it. And similarly, the other way. So when you change your thoughts, you actually change a lot in your life. And as we talked about it, Twinkle, maybe you missed it. Law of attraction means not just the visualization or not just those affirmations, right? We have to actually do that inner transformation, because when we change ourselves inside, then our vibration outside is great, and we're releasing those waves, electromagnetic waves outside, and we're attracting those quantum energy particles in our life and making things happen. Okay, so that's how it goes. Neha Saraf, I want to change my credit card details in between. Is it possible? Of course it is. A lot of people have asked that question. Depending, I don't know where you're signing up from, but if you're signing up from the US, then all you need to do is your credit card details are inside the portal, right? So when you log in and you go to my account inside the namitapurohit.com courses, and then you can change your credit card from there. Now, if you logged in from India, then you have gone directly through Stripe. I've shared Stripe links with you. So when you want to change your credit card, you can go to that Stripe account that you created, see that payment, and make that change over there. So yeah, it's possible, and you can start doing that. So, and I hope that helps answer your question, Neha. Sumitra, when we start inner healing, does our communication with other gets better automatically, or we need to work on our communication separately? Most of the time, I'm hesitant and afraid to speak with others. Yeah. So inner healing is also not just of clearing negative energy, right? Inner healing is also transforming how we think. So a lot of times our communication is inhibited because we feel my word has no value, or we feel that nobody cares about my words, or we're too scared to express ourselves, right? So it's not just by healing and clearing your energy, all that is going to go away, right? You got to actually work on your thought process to get better at your communication, and therefore in ease we have we have a separate, as I said, we go through the different stages, and one of the stages is communication, right? Because communicating your truth is very important. Learning how to communicate that, learning how to be assertive, not aggressive, but being assertive, being calm, being firm but polite, right? And learning all of that, and also speaking in a way in which that the other person understands you and you understand the other person. So that's why I have added an entire section on that. That's like one big stage in the Ease Academy. Right. Facebook user. My child is 15-year-old and he's suffering from epilepsy last 13 years, but he's totally normal. Can he be added this class for mental calmness and for study? I don't know, because this program is designed so that adults can take advantage of it. Also, I believe we had received this question, and my team told me that somebody with a similar case had received this question. Uh, we don't epilepsy and all is a little beyond us, and it's not something that I have expertise in, and therefore I don't go into things that I don't have expertise in. So I'm sorry, I can't promise anything. And mental calmness, etc., through this program, I think if he's 15, he's already too bogged down with his studies. And if we add another program to him, then it's probably going to increase his burden. So I would rather, just let a 15-year-old be a 15-year-old and, enjoy and chill, and have them become part of more youth classes, which are more geared towards the youth. This program is more geared towards adults. So the way the program is set up, the way the video lectures, etc., they are more geared towards adults. And the youth usually learn with other youth around them. It's very difficult to, like, for they're already doing so much online, and it's already so difficult for them to grasp everything that's happening in school now because of COVID. And then to expect that they could sit through another online program where they're all alone doing it by themselves, I think it's going to increase their, uh, you know, I don't, I don't think it's such a great idea. Yeah. Vitti Sharma, I'm usually unable to say no to people, and that really impact my sanity. Indrayani Bokil, me too. I have the same issue like Vritti. Yeah, How do you say no to people? There's a reason we feel not like we. Why do you not say no to people? Is it the fear of rejection, fear of not getting their approval, fear of not getting their love, fear of being misunderstood, fear of what is that thing that you can't say no to people and can't honor yourself in that moment? So that is something you have to work upon. That is something you have to identify, and that's something you need to this thing. A lot of times it's like, oh, my reputation will respect. Oh, they think I'm unkind. So big deal. Let them think you're unkind. If they're really your friends, they're not going to think that way. So there's a way of saying no. And the thing is, if you don't say no, one day your body will say no. You fall sick. Just being a pleaser, trying to do a lot of different things for a lot of different people, and a lot of autoimmune diseases are going to happen in your body because you're not caring and honoring your own self. So we have to learn how to take care of self-interest and social interest. We have to learn how to balance the two. So we have to work on that. Tanvi Mehta, do you ever doubt yourself? I believe everybody at some point doubt themselves, however elevated their consciousness is, and then work on themselves. Does it happen with you too? Just curious to know. Yeah, it happens to me. I'm not elevated, and it happens to me, and that's how we grow, as you very nicely said. So, I like to surround myself with a lot of mentors. I like to surround myself with a lot of well-wishers. I like to surround myself with a lot of like-minded people, and that keeps me safe and protected. So that and that gives me a lot of room for discussion about my decisions because I may just see it through my lens, but it helps to have different vantage points. Like as I started developing my coaching business and I started developing ease, I actually had like four mentors I signed up for different aspects of my business. And they were all, and of course, in Seattle, the government provides, there's this whole service corps of retired executives, and they volunteer to mentor, new businesses. So I actually got a good match, and I really learned a lot from him. And a lot of the doubts I used to have, all of that got cleared. So yeah, we all need coaches, we all need mentors, and we all need to surround ourselves so that we are not stuck in our box, and there are people to help us think out of the box. Yeah, so that's a way to grow. Okay, Jay Balaji, what is the simplest way to get out from extreme situation? I don't know unless we know the extreme situation, right? So different situations um, require different action. But I think the first principle is self-preservation, is to take care of yourself, to protect yourself, and to do what is right for you. So I think I would use that as a guiding principle if I'm in an extreme situation, and also protect my loved ones around me. So yeah, that's what it is. Also, this lady who's asking me about her son and epilepsy, I think if you learn how to be calm, like I know it's a task because you see your son and all of that, but the thing is, children draw their energy and their sense of calm from their parents. And I know you can be disturbed with the situation your son is going through, but you have to find a way to be that calming influence in his life and uh, and to just accept his condition right now. And the more we come to acceptance with that condition, instead of feeling like, I know it's tough, I know it's hard, and I know it's terribly hard when you're suffering, but it's even super terribly hard when you see your child suffering. And I do understand that. But the thing is, you have to learn how to separate yourself from that situation right now. I mean, if you are not, because if you get too emotional, then where does your son find his anchor or your child? I don't know. Was it a son or a daughter? I don't know. Yeah, he. So where does your son find his anchor? Right? So he's going to be calm by anchoring himself in the emotions of his parents. And a lot of times children reflect our emotions. We don't realize that, but they do. They carry the same emotions as us. I'll give you a story, right? So I was once on vacation, and we were like, a lot of families that had gone out together when I was in Seattle. I think that was 2008 or something. And we were all driving. And the kids decided to be in one car, and the parents were in another car, the women together, and all that. We were all like mixed up. It wasn't like one family together. We were all, different families, different cars, and all over that. And I happened to be in the car with my friend. My friend was driving, and we had reached like a really steep hill. There was another lady sitting behind me, right? And as soon as we started climbing that hill, my friend she was cool, she was fine, driving that steep hill. And we were like, wow, we're going to get a good view. And because I was sitting in front, I could just see this whole expanse in front of me. So, so the thing is that what happened is there was a lady sitting behind us, one of another of our friends, and as soon as we started going up, she started saying like you know, the most, the worst things that could happen. Oh, the car's gonna fall down, and we're not gonna die, and there are gonna be bears over here, and there's no other car over here, and what if our tire gets stuck, and what if this and what if that? Like she was totally anxious, totally panic, and as we kept going up, her panic kept increasing, right? And then my friend tried to, she did a good job of filtering all of that and, continuing, staying eyes on the prize, staying focused on the road and driving. But at one point she said, I'll hold you responsible if I die. And then my friend was like, okay, this is done. I can't drive anymore. And she just stopped the car, right? And then because she stopped, we were like a caravan of 7 cars. And she was right in the front. So then all the cars had to stop. And so there was a car behind us that had, I think a few men. And then behind that car, there was a car full of children, right? So this lady who was all scared and all fearful, her son was in the third car, right? So we were first, second, and her son was in the third car. And the person driving that car, uh, he comes out and he holds the hand of this boy and he comes towards this lady and says that, you know what? Your son kept saying this. What if our tire gets punctured? What will happen if we fall down the cliff? What will happen if I die? I don't want to die. If I die, then who's responsible? Right? He was repeating the exact same stuff. What was the connection between the mother in the first car and the son in the third car? Was there a phone on? No. There was no signal. No signals were working over there. Right? What was the connection? And the whole connection was the child is energetically connected to the mom, and whatever emotions the mom has, the child, out of loyalty, has the same emotions. These can be a learned habit. Of course, he learned by being with her. And these also transform ethically because we all have etheric cords with each other. So we feel the same emotions, we end up saying the same things. So therefore, it's a lot of times like we want to be a stabilizing influence in our child's life. And if we're getting anxious, we're getting nervous, etc. Usually, what happens is people come and tell me that, oh, my child is anxious, my child is suffering, and all. Why don't you take coaching for them? And what I usually tell them is, if you learn how to be calm about the whole situation, your child is going to feel anchored. They don't need another calming program, right? So it's probably parents need to sign up for a calming program for themselves. Yes. Okay. Uh, okay, we have someone who was in that Mount Rainier drive. Yes. Was it Mount Rainier? I don't know. I don't think it was Mount Rainier. We were on the Cascade Loop. And I think my friend who was in that car is listening to this. Probably she was driving. Thank you. I guess it's the same person. Thank you. Okay. Can you tell me, Mataji, self-love step by step? Because nowadays it's very important. Please. Step by step. Okay, we can start with the first step is to just learn how to understand who you are. Step number one, understand your needs. Step number two, take care of your needs. Don't worry about whether they are acceptable or not acceptable, but first learn how to take care of your needs within the framework of your values. Take care of your feelings, understand your feelings, don't suppress your feelings, take care of your feelings. And so, honor yourself, take care of your needs, take care of your feelings, and work on your thinking patterns, whichever thinking patterns are not useful to you, which are not serving you in your highest good. And start with this. These are a lot of steps already, and it takes a long time. We truly want to be compassionate to ourselves, truly want to love ourselves, truly want to take care of ourselves, truly want to honor ourselves because we are all that we have. And the more loving we are towards ourselves, the more things we can accomplish. Right? Okay, Lata Putran. I'm an adult. If we don't take decision of our life, does that mean our aura is not strong and it's bad? It's the other way around. Your energy reflects your thought patterns, right? So if your thought patterns are negative, your thought patterns are indecisive, fearful, all of that, then your energy reflects that. It's not that the energy is like that and therefore the thoughts are like that. it goes the other way. Of course, your energy goes down, then it affects your thoughts also, but finally, everything is your thoughts. So you need to work on your thoughts, and indecision is usually because of fear of taking responsibility of the decision. And we have to learn how to take responsibility for our decisions. And also, indecision is because we're like, wow, I want this and I want this and I want that. So we have to make up our mind, and we have to take whatever is available for us and whatever is right for us, and learn to let go of stuff. We can't get everything. You can't have your cake and eat it too. So indecision happens when you want everything, or you have a shiny object syndrome. You make a decision to go with one thing, and then you find something very shiny, and then you go to that, and then you find something more shiny, and you go to that. So that's how it is. Okay. Yes. Are there any more questions, or should we have more stories? Uh, okay, let me look. Recently, we were told by a Feng Shui Bazi chart reader my husband will have difficult 10 years ahead. After I heard, I had become so sad. Well, yeah, difficulties make us sad, but that's the time to partner with yourself and increase your strength, increase your connection with yourself, and take charge and take responsibility for whatever is happening to us. It's right. Okay. Okay. So, any more questions that we have? Any more questions about the tiers? All those who wanted to sign up and take advantage of the early bird bonuses, have you taken care of those bonuses? Have you signed up for that so that you can get those bonuses? Okay. Geeta Bhagat, I'm struggling to pay through the portal. What does LOA say? I'm really wanting. Then why so much struggle just to make a payment? Well, could be the credit. I don't know. Could be not everything is LOA. Could be that sometimes it's just that the payment needs to be fixed. So we have to fix it. So get in touch with me and or my team. We'll help you with that. Um, I don't think we have to overthink everything. Why am I struggling with this? Why am I struggling with that? Because then we get lost in those thoughts. Sometimes some problems just have to be dealt with. So we'll deal with it. There are a few people who've tried to sign up, also from India, and they are not able to. They're not able to. I think the card authentication is failing. So one of them, I set them up on another payment gateway, and that worked for them. So some of you whose payments are failing, I'm going to go back and check. And I'm going to send you the separate link for the other payment gateway. For those of you in India, US payments are working. Geeta, are you doing a US dollar payment, or are you doing like a Indian rupee payment? Let me know that. Vriti Sharma, when we do inner work, we kind of get a better understanding of situation. But people around us may not have the same understanding. You asked this question like various different times, um, uh, even during the program that we've been doing the last 6 days. Okay, Geeta Bhagat, Indian rupee. Yeah, there were a few people who have been having that issue, and I have set them up on a separate payment gateway, and I will try to share that link with you. Okay. So we'll do that. Thank you. Yeah, Vritti Sharma. So if they don't have the same understanding, wouldn't there be an imbalance? As everything would be on us to understand and manage? Not sure. No, the question makes a lot of sense. But the thing is that, see, at a higher level, nobody can cause imbalance to us, right? And at a higher level, the very fact that you're working on yourself and the others are not means you're more evolved in your understanding of things, right? So it there will be imbalances, there will be difficulties, but then finally it's our decision about how we want to deal with those difficulties and decisions and interactions. So there will be some imbalance, but they may not have it, and we're not here to teach them how to have it. Our focus, see, a lot of times we spend a lot of energy in thinking that, okay, if I fix these people in my life, if I fix these situations, my life is going to get better. And I know someone who's been like spending a lot of time in trying to fix someone, right now as we're going through this, right? So I met this family in February, And since then, I've only been hearing like, oh, I'm trying to fix this, but it's not fixing. Why doesn't my husband understand this? And if he only understands, then my life will be peaceful. And I'm like, wow, you have like a lot of energy. Uh, you know, it's been like February to now. I mean, how many months is that? I'm like, wow, you have a lot of energy to spend 6 months on somebody who doesn't want to understand anything. Why would I do that? Why would I invest my time and energy in someone who doesn't understand something? I'd rather just leave them alone and invest that energy in myself and grow. Because how can we, help them? And when they don't want to be helped, they're probably struggle. They probably feel they're right. They're probably stuck somewhere. So why would you put your energy in them? I would not. I would just, my experience is that, you can make a request, you can express yourself a few times, and you can be persistent in that. But to waste your energy in trying to convince them so that they change so that your life can be happy is a very, very, very long roundabout way of, trying to be happy. I can be happy right now in this moment because I'm self-partnered and I can take care of myself. So gradually we have to start making that shift. Yes, there will be imbalances, but we have to learn how to stay focused on our goals and stay focused on ourselves. Okay, Geeta Bhagat is trying to do Indian rupee payments, so yes, we'll fix that. Ma'am, will the worksheets have to be submitted? No, none of the tiers. I think some worksheets we need to change in the software where they're still making it submittable, but none of the tiers, whether it's silver, whether it's gold, or whether it's bronze, none of the worksheets are submit. Like it's not like you submit them and we check them. That's not going to happen. But the way the worksheets have been done, they help you get a clearer understanding of yourself, right? So the idea is to help you become self-empowered, help you connect more with your inner voice, with more of your own Satchit and Ananda, right? You are already full of knowledge, right? The whole program is to help you connect with your own inner voice, connect with your own knowledge, and be sure about it. Like a lot of times, they're like, oh, I don't know, this is saying inside, I don't know who's saying it. No, your inner guidance and the voice of the Lord in the heart is there. It's just that you have to learn how to hear it, and the program helps you do that, and the program helps you tweak things along the way. And we also have a space where you can ask questions in the Facebook group to get clarity, and we're here to answer them, right? So nobody's worksheets are checked or submitted. Yeah. So those, what you can do is, uh, what I wanted to request all the people, and I was going to do that in the onboarding call, but all those who have signed up for ease, please make a notebook, please make a file, so that you can keep or save them online. I don't know, just have a place where you can have them all organized, because some of the stuff you're going to go back after a few months, like, and keep checking. How are you doing? Have you made any progress? You're going to do some exercises again, especially the test of self-actualization. You're going to do it over every 3 or 4 months, so that you know whether you've progressed or not, right? Smriti Singh, I've enrolled in the program. We start the course now or after the orientation call? Yeah, you can start the course now. The orientation call is just to help you get the logistics right, get the portal right and everything, and any other questions you have. So orientation call is for everyone who's joined in, and then the special bonus call is for those who join in till 11:59 p.m. Right? DELBLR. Briti, I invested 6 years to make. Okay, that's a comment amongst each other. Hope them to change, but failed in the moment I change, things are better. I'm less affected, and the relationship with them is getting better. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for doing that in your life, and thank you for also sharing it with us. DELBLR. Smriti saying also, how do I join the Facebook group? So you would have received a link in the same onboarding email where you have the welcome email you would have received. You would have received the link to the experience hub or the dashboard. There's also a place. They also requested you to all save that email address from which the emails are coming, so that you don't doesn't go into your promo and spam, but comes to your inbox, because the entire course is going to be driven. You're going to get updates through the emails. And there's a link to that Facebook group also in the emails that you've gotten. And there are 2 emails that have gone to each one of you or will go to each one of you with the link again, so that you don't miss it. So go check that link, Smriti, and you'll be there. As we are not going to submit the worksheets, how do I gauge that I'm going right? The worksheets, as I've said various times before, the way the program is designed and the way the worksheets are designed, they help you go right. They don't help you go wrong. You're not left to your imagination, right? The worksheet is not about whether you got it right or not. I'm not testing your knowledge, right? The worksheets are not for you to test your knowledge, right? That's what happens in school, and that's where we feel like whether you were right or wrong. It's a testing knowledge, right? This is about more connecting with yourself, your experience. What are you feeling in the moment, right? So that you become more deeply invested in yourself, you become more connected with yourself, you understand a lot of stuff that's happening to you inside, and the video modules help you overcome that, right? So it's not like you're going to be wrong. It's these worksheets are designed to help you connect with yourself more, as everyone must have asked. Uh, uh, Everyone would have so the works like everyone who's joined has done the sankalpa exercise, and as you would see, it's about connecting with yourself. Now you're just discovering what's there inside of you. You're getting more insight into inside of you, so you can't go wrong in that, right? In connecting with yourself and getting your insights, right? And then the courses are there to guide you to go forward. This is not like school homework. Okay. Smriti is saying, one more question. I had made the payment below 11:59. Yes, of course you did. How will the one-on-one be scheduled? Sorry for the multiple questions. We will schedule the one-on-one. So all those who go before 11:59, we have your list. We have your emails. And we will connect with you in due course, right? So our first priority right now is to close the cart on August 5th, and then to give all of you a great onboarding experience and a welcome to Ease Academy, which will happen after August 5th. And because we're still right now with cart open, so that there'll be a focused effort around that. We'll probably have two onboarding calls just to cater to different time zones. And same stuff will be repeated in both, so you can choose which one according to your time zone. And the one-on-ones and everything will be will be set up. You will get information around that, so don't worry about it. Okay. Uh, Shrishti Tiwari, I joined late on this session. I have registered. Will I get any portal login details and other details on email? So if you joined, are you joining from India or where have you joined from? If you join from the US, as soon as you register, as soon. Shrishti Tiwari, let me ask you a question. Have you registered for these workshops or have you made the payment? So if you've made the payment, Shrishti, and if you did that payment before after 5 o'clock today, then we still have to process. We processed everything till 5 p.m. today. We gave everyone access. If you did it after 5 p.m. today, if you made that payment after 5 p.m. today, then we haven't yet processed your enrollment and we will do that. As I said earlier, all those who are signing up for the India payment link, we need at least 24 hours to get you started. But we're trying to reduce that time and trying to get you in sooner. But we do need 24 hours to get you started because there's a lot of verification we need to do at our end, which we don't have to do it for the US dollar customers. Okay, so you have done the bronze tier payment. Great. You will get it. Don't worry. We'll take care of it. Uh, I'm not going to run away. Okay. Okay. Any more questions here? Okay. Geeta Bhagat is going to get help from me. Geeta Bhagat, also send us your email address. I'm not sure if we have it. So send us your email address. Okay, Shrishti Tiwari, thank you so much. No issues. Please take time. Thank you. Thank you for making it easier for us. Facebook user, major time of my life I wasted being pessimistic, so it has become a habit. I realize now why my children have low esteem and confident. I'm 50 now, feeling regret. Okay, so you did then what you knew then, and now you know better, so you do better. So you understood, and just knowing what your issue is 50% of the problem solved. And as you work on yourself now, as we say in Hindi, right? Jabi jago tabi savera. So you now know better, so you're going to do better, and and your children can also learn and they can also transform. So just focus on yourself, focus on your inner work, and rise and shine, glow and glow, and things will be fine. There's no point in regretting. It's like, okay, I did that in the past. Now I learned something from it, so I'm going to live my future better. So it should be a joyous moment, actually. Wow, I don't have to live the same way the way I was living all these years. I learned something. It's a light bulb. Things are going to get better because I'm going to change my thinking. So let's celebrate that instead of regretting that. What does it mean living life to the fullest, Namita ji? Okay, good question. So we all have untapped potential inside of us. We all have untapped, stuff that we're all living like at 20 or 30% of our full potential, and we're all getting bogged down by uh, by by our own thought processes and our own expectations and our own restrictions that we put in ourselves, right? Now, living life to the fullest, a materialist hedonistic person would tell you that, wow, go scuba diving, and go windsurfing, and go, okay, pay so many dollars, and you can go to the Mars, and you have all the vacations in life, and have the yacht, and have this and have that, and have the vacation, and have the gold, and the Louis Vuitton bag, and the Tesla car, and the Maserati, and all those things in your life, right? Some people have that definition of living the fullest. So it depends on what you want. Like if you are inclined that way, then that's going to be your definition of living the fullest. If you are inclined towards you living your full potential, then according to you, you living your full potential and making that impact in the world, leaving that legacy in the world, leaving that contribution in the world, while being fully self partnered with yourself, taking care of yourself, is going to be the meaning of living the fullest. So it all depends on how you see things and what your consciousness is. And that's what it would mean to live the fullest for different people. Like that. I hope that answers your question. It's again, what is the consciousness you have? Is it a service consciousness? Is it an enjoyment consciousness? Or is it a self-partnering consciousness and wanting to leave a legacy in the world consciousness? Whatever that is, you're going to go and pursue that in to the fullest, according to your free will. Okay, she means spiritually. Spiritually means living life to the fullest means to truly understand who you are. So you're not this body, you're not Indrayani, you're actually spirit soul, part and parcel of the Lord. And the fullest expression of your consciousness and the fullest expression of your potential and your personality and your identity is to live in realization of that in your current life. And to see every moment as a service, every moment as a possibility for realization. And we're not there, but we can make that our goal and gradually get there. So right now we're self-partnered and we're trying to get there. So yeah, that's spiritually and to achieve the purpose of life, which is some people say it's moksha, but someone who's truly partnered with themselves and truly in line with their identity with the Lord, as a servant of the Lord, they're not looking for moksha. They're looking for how can I serve the Lord more through body, mind, and words. Right. So that is the fullest expense, fullest life spiritually. Okay. Okay. Are there any more questions? Are there any more questions? अपने आसपास के कुछ पर्सन इरिटेट वाला वर्क करते रहते हैं, इग्नोर करती हूँ, बट कभी कभी मैं नॉर्मल नहीं रह पाती हूँ. या तो व्हेन दे इरिटेट, आपको बाउंड्री सेट करनी पड़ती है, आपको सीमा सेट करनी पड़ती है, और आपको अपने रिक्वेस्ट करनी पड़ती है कि आप जब ऐसा करते हैं तब मुझे इरिटेट होता है, तो और इसलिए इरिटेट होता है, तो कृपया आप ध्यान रखिए और आप ऐसा काम ना करिए. So you have to make that request, you have to set your boundaries, or if you can't express, then you leave the place. Go away from there. And tell yourself that my peace and my mental well-being is more important than getting annoyed with this person. I'm not going to allow this situation to affect my mental well-being. So I'm going to take care of myself in this moment, comfort myself in this moment, and do whatever I need to do to care for myself. I hope that helps. Okay. Beautifully answered. Facebook user, thank you, madam. Okay. Okay, I think we're all good. If there are no more questions, then I've had a long day. Maybe I should tell you, should I tell you one story of success? Or should I tell you another story of not so much success? Maybe I should tell you a story where someone wasn't successful, right? So that you can learn how not to do that. Okay, so once I had a client, 74 years old, and the challenge was that she was finding it hard to get along with her family, right? Her children, her grandchildren, her sons and daughters, and everything, right? Her idea of taking coaching was that through coaching, she's going to learn how to get back at them and take revenge. Um, and but she wasn't able to come to the point that the world around her is not for her enjoyment, that the world around her doesn't exist to serve her. For the world around her, she's not the most important person, even if she may be the elder person in the family. And she couldn't change that. And she wasn't able to change that for so many years of her life. She was 74. She couldn't change that. And I had to terminate my engagement because I wasn't seeing that I wasn't able to make progress with this client, right? Because I can't take money from someone where the person is not making any progress. It's like cheating that person, right? Um, so I decided to terminate after the set time, 6 sessions, and I said that this is the progress we've made, but these are the things I need you to have in place before we can make progress. So I need you to take responsibility of your life. I need you to understand that people are not here for your beck and call, and your happiness is your job. People are not people's job. Your family member's job is not to make you happy, right? We are here to make ourselves happy. Our happiness is our job. So she wasn't able to understand that the diseases in her body kept increasing. And I could clearly see the connection between her thoughts and her disease. So every time she got upset and angry, she would have all these different flare ups in her body. And it's been, I think, 2.5, 3 years since I terminated that. Of course, I'm still friendly to that lady. She still calls me, we're in touch, etc. Because, of course, I'm respectful to her. But she's just repeating the same thing. So, so do you want to be that person? We just keep repeating the same pattern of behavior, expecting the world around you to change so that you can be happy. Or you rather change yourself and make yourself happy, right? It's easier to make yourself happy than to expect the world to change so that they can make you happy. So think about some of these things and take care of yourself. DELBLR is asking for serving God and Mukti is different. Please elaborate. Which is better and why? Please answer, ma'am. I heard till now that Mukti is ultimate good. Iha yasya harer dasye karmana manasa gira nikilasva apyavasta su jivan mukta sa uchyate. Iha yasya harer dasye, that servant of the Lord who serves the Lord with karmana manasa gira through his activities, through his mind, and through his body. Such a person, whatever condition of life he may be in, Nikhilasva Abhyavastas, Jivan Mukta Suchate, he is considered higher than being liberated. Right? So when we are in complete service to the Lord, it is said in the nectar of devotion that liberation is a byproduct. We're not even thinking about mukti. And the real mukti is when we are mukt, we are liberated ourselves from all these different identities that we think we are. And we truly align ourselves with our true identity of serving the Lord. So that is what I have learned, and that is what I'm here to share with you. Lakshmi Patil, ma'am, for how many months does the East course is for? Uh, Please, anybody TL, ma'am, for how many months? So the East course, the recommendation is that you at least stay for a year. Personal transformation takes time. It's not a quick fix. You're dealing, personal transformation, you're dealing with samskaras over, I don't know how many millions of lifetimes we've had. And for you to think that I could get a quick fix, I think that's being inhuman on yourself. So it takes time to transform yourself. And I'm saying give it a minimum of a year. You will start seeing results in 3 months, less than 3 months. I get that. That much I know. If you apply yourself to the program, uh, but for you to transform, it will take time. So I am recommending. Of course, my program is set up to a lot more weeks than 52. The way I've set up all the different tiers, that you do 52 weeks, and then there's more and more and more. There's limitless in how much we can do, and there's so much that I have given in that. All that I've learned, all that I've applied, all that I've just given my full value over there. But at least I want you to say at least for a year. That's my recommendation, right? And for all of you who have signed up, like I know a lot of people have signed up for gold coaching. And you're probably thinking that, hey, I'll be this early bird and I'll sign up for a month and then I'll get this one-on-one coaching and then I'll stop the program or I'll go to silver, etc. I mean, yeah, you could think uh, we can see through that, and I mean, you have your free will to do what you want, but truly commit yourself to whichever tier you're on. So don't take up a tier just because the early bird bonus looks good. Commit to a tier because that's the tier that works for you. Okay. Uh, Lakshmi Patil, should we pay every month or will it be deducted every month? Good question, Lakshmi Patil. So once you sign up, the sign up is with a credit or a debit card. And once you sign up, then your credit card or debit card, whatever form of payment you've used, will be deducted automatically. And from wherever you signed up, you'll be able to also change your credit card or update your credit card from there if at all you need to. Huh. Yes, DELBL, or you got it. That ask for serving God, not liberation. Because when we serve God, we're already liberated. Liberation is of the mind from this identity. Right? You got it. Mm-mm-mm. Shrishti Tiwari, I have heard your sessions on karma and it made a lot of ideas clear to me and my point of view changed. Do we have any such activities or concepts in the bronze tier? Look, this program is not like a Bhagavad Gita class, the bronze or the silver or the gold. If you're looking for that, then go to the temple and attend a Bhagavad Gita class. Right? This program is about you transforming yourself. Now, whatever I feel that is important for you to transform yourself is included in that program. So, if you're thinking this program is going to be a Bhagavad Gita class for you and every shloka of the Bhagavad Gita is going to get cleared, then this is not the place to be. But yeah, if you're looking for inner transformation based on emotional awareness, spirituality, and excellence, yes, then that's the place for you to be, right? Okay. Lakshmi Patil, for how many months will it be deducted? Till you decide to be in the program. For that many months, it will be deducted. Okay. So various different things are covered, but Shrishti Tiwari, but I mean, like if you're looking for something very specific and super spiritual and super Bhagavad Gita based, then then go somewhere else. Probably you need a spiritual discourse. Uh, okay. Urmila Mishra. Hi Namita, could you please give some induction kind of session for 5 minutes for how to proceed with the course? I mean, what all steps required to go ahead with this? I think you joined in late, and there will be an onboarding session after our cart closes, where all of you will get a chance to go through the whole, understand the portal, understand how to go through the program, where to look for what, and things like that. And for all of those who signed up, as before as early birds, you all are getting another group coaching session with me on your goal setting. So yeah, all those things are there. And if you missed that publicity, then I'm letting you know right now. Okay. So yeah, if again, let me just clarify. Just spiritual maturity is not going to help you. You need to develop emotional maturity along with it. A lot of times we don't develop emotional maturity and we try to escape to spirituality for that. So let's not do that. Let's try to develop both together. These are all these different energies and layers that are there. Okay. Shrishti Tiwari is saying no. Okay. She's probably not looking for a spiritual program. But yeah, this is not like a Bhagavad Gita class. Let me tell you that. This is purely to help you, as we've been very clear, your body, your energy, and your mind. And the assumption is that people are coming in understanding some of these basic things, that they're responsible for their lives, they're responsible for their situation, and that they're willing to work on themselves. Okay, great. Shrishti Tiwari understood. Great, we understood each other. Thank you. Okay, who's next? But Shrishti Tiwari, I used your question to also clarify a lot of other people's questions. So thank you for allowing me to do that because a lot of people come in thinking this is going to, help them, learn the Bhagavad Gita better. No, this program is not going to learn the Bhagavad Gita better. This is going to help you apply the Bhagavad Gita together better. Okay, so thank you for allowing me to use your question to answer a lot of these different other questions that I'm getting. Okay, so I think we are doing well. It's 10:59. We have 1 more hour to go till the early bird bonuses are there. If there are no further questions, then I'd like to take your leave. I've had a very long day and I have to still process a lot of emails. I didn't have much help today from my team, so I've been processing a lot of these things myself. And I need to get to that so that all those who have joined in can get access. Uh, okay, Rupa Hasit Anjaria. I want to join this, but I'm from India. No problem. So you can, Rupa ji, you can go here. and you can look at the tiers. You can look at what the program is all about. There are also videos that are there that explain how the program progresses. And there's also another video on the page to teach to help you make the decision on which tier will work for you, whether bronze, silver, or gold. So go back and do that. And I look forward to seeing you inside. There's 1 more hour left for people to claim their early bird bonuses for each of those tiers. So all of this, please go ahead. And let's look at one more question which Urmila Mishra had, is that can you give some induction kind of session for 5 minutes? Uh, we've already been doing induction, but yeah, we're gonna. I think you joined the bronze tier. Yeah, so you will be getting the onboarding call, and that's the induction call that everyone's gonna get. So great. I look forward to seeing you inside. I look forward to processing Shrishti Tiwari's enrollment and all the other enrollments that have come in from India. Rupa Hasit Anjaria, I hope we answered your question. And if you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to me. I am on all over social media. You've joined this on through my Facebook. You can send us a message from there. You can send us a message through our website. You can send us a message through this page itself, and me or other team members will get back to you and make sure your registration happens. Okay, thank you so much again, all of you, for your faith in me. Thank you so much for being there with me, and I hope to live up to your faith and your trust, and I hope to become your partner in your journey. Anjana Dobal, man with the bronze tier would be helpful to solve the problems related to communication. Okay, Rupa Hasit Anjaria saying, surely, great, looking forward to seeing you inside. Anjana Dobal, ma'am, with the bronze tier would be helpful to solve problems related to communication. Yeah, I mean, as I said, communication issues are there because of so many different reasons. So the more you learn how to connect with yourself, the more you learn how to align with yourself, etc., the more better your communication is going to be. And uh, it's you're going to learn that in the bronze. Ma'am, can we see a smile before you sign out? You know what? I've been up since 4 a.m., so I'm a little tired, but yes, I can definitely smile. I do forget to smile sometimes when I'm tired. So yes, Hare Krishna, see you. Thank you very one, everyone. And I just had come from a very long recording for a Janmashtami program. So yes, thank you and see you inside. And I'm sorry if I haven't been very pleasant just now. I'm human and I'm tired. And I'm trying to get my energy back. So thank you. Thank you, Bina. Thank you, everyone. And let's have some more fun tomorrow. I'm just Nirja Nagpal. Do we look at sexual problems with these? Sexual problems with these. Uh, you do look at them in the East, Silver, and the Gold tiers. So yeah, you do see them over there, and you work on them. Nirja. Okay. Thank you. Are we good? Any more questions? Thank you for being with me, and thank you for tolerating my tiredness today. A little tired. Okay. Okay, so I need to get back to all the pending work that's there on my desk, and I need to get finished with that before I end the day, and so that all those people who have signed up get, I make sure that they all have access and they all have their things in place. And there are some people who are having payment issues, so I want to go and do that. Okay, one more question. Shruv Chaudhary. Last several years trying my own startups. I know it's tough. I know it's tough. Okay, bye bye. See you, everyone. All the best. And thank you, Bina, for reminding me to smile. I do forget that sometimes. So keep reminding me to do that. Okay, bye bye. See you. And Ravi, I believe I just saw your registration, but I was in the middle of some other things. So I'm just going to go through everything now before I sleep. See you tomorrow, and I'll have more fresh energy tomorrow. Okay, bye bye. Love you all.